Good morning, garden fans. So I have been away. I am back in the garden. I've got lots and lots of things to do. It's a long weekend, so I can get the grass cut and other bits and pieces. But today I've got a very special job here in the greenhouse. Now I've had this greenhouse for about 5 years now. One of the challenges has always been temperature control. So I've got this one auto vent in the roof that I bought with the greenhouse and had it installed. The other three, there are 4 windows, are manual, as you can see. And I bought some 3 new auto openers, a bit like this one, not quite the same. And the challenge today is going to be to review those and install them so that the greenhouse will regulate its temperature better of a day, because I can't always be here, and I won't need to open the greenhouse every morning, buy me back some time, which is really important as I have a family. So let's have a look at the parts we ordered. Okay, so I'm in the workshop and I've got my window mechanisms to have a look and see, and let's see how they've arrived, and you know, it's really good. So pretty atypical, come in a box. We're going to open it up and have a look. Step 1 was to move the power tube, which is basically a hydraulic tube. There's a little clip on there, it just clips out, so I'll show you what I haven't done yet. So you just remove that pin there and it just pulls out, and they have to go in the fridge for 30 minutes. I'm going to do that with all 3 of them. Okay, so the first preparation is done. Obviously I have an aluminium frame greenhouse, so those instructions we're following. I'm yet to see how easy this is going to be here with the brass bit over there, clipping in between the glass and the frame. It's a 5-year-old greenhouse, it is all quite tight. We will see, but the prep's done. So the idea now is we'll set these up as in the picture, leave that half an hour for the rods to cool so I can use those, and set them up cold. And then there's some instructions here in the front called setting, of how to adjust them to be at the right temperature. How easy it's been so far? I did say this would be a review rather than just an instructional video. Yeah, not too bad. Because they're spring loaded, they're a bit fiddly, just because they're getting the top one. That's this one. It's hard to open it up wide enough to get a screwdriver behind it. That's the only thing really that's been difficult. So not so bad, but I think the hardest bit is going to be fitting. So I've got a step ladder ready, down to the greenhouse, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so I've got the brackets fitted, so I thought it'd be a good time for a little update. So these 3 are the new ones. They attach on the bottom of the frame here. So that brass plate's there, and on the inside of the frame there, so that they should open up that way. And that, once the piston's in, they should stay straight. Now, was it easy? No, not really. Because you have to pinch the frame against the metal plate. It only just fits on the inside, so I'm hoping that the pressure when I apply the pistons won't be too much to open them up again. We'll see how easy it is. They're supposed to just clip it back in as it was and then screw in the base. The instruction says it's really easy. Let me see how I say after. Okay, so that's them all installed. Now, actually that wasn't too difficult. The vent clips in at this end and then screws through. I did make a mistake on the first one, which I've had to correct, which I had to make sure that the adjusting bolt here, there on the outside, is on the outside. I screwed it in on the inside of that one. I'm going to leave the tools out and the ladder here for now, so this evening I'll come down when it's cooled down, and I might have to readjust to make sure they're all closed. But I guess that wasn't too bad. I say I'll try again later and have a look at how all they're doing. And then if I need to update this little film here, I will, with an add-on review. But I think that's a job done at the end of this one. Hopefully it'll save me a lot of time and effort, which would be good, and make the greenhouse a little bit more self-sustaining, so a bit easier when I go away for days here and there. So that's it. So that is my little review. It wasn't difficult. Fitting-wise, time-wise, I think I started this job about an hour and a half ago, and that's only because it was a bit fiddly. I've done it before, so not difficult. I'm sure if you've done this lots of times, it's dead easy. So yeah, worth the purchase, I think. I'll see how we get on next few days. If you found it useful, like, subscribe, follow more. There'll be more general gardening content soon. There's lots going on in the garden, lots of flowers coming through, seeds coming through, then potting on, sowing, planting out. I am about 3 to 4 weeks away from my last frost date, so obviously I'm just preparing at this stage. But that's all. I hope to see you soon. Speak, and comment, text, and all the rest of it. Bye for now.